Counted the losses from the war before, grave still fresh from the last great shore. Treaties written to stop the bleed. A tired continent wanted peace. Budgets broken, streets still scarred. Memories sharper than any guard. If words could calm what guns once fed, then words were cheaper than the dead. Peace for our time, the paper was signed. Borders adjusted, tensions declined. Peace for our time, the crowd believed that order could come if demands were agreed. Factories silent, hunger wide. Parliaments bent to fear outside. Each concession framed us small. One step taken to stop the fall. Maps were redrawn with careful hands. Promises traded between the lands. Delay was sold as wisdom earned. Each warning filed as unconcerned. Peace for our time, the speech is declared. Averted disaster, responsibly spared. Peace for our time, applause in the hall. Trust placed in limits that fail to hold. Rhineland crossed without reply. Protests written and set aside. Sudetan voices chosen by force. Diplomacy slowed the rising course. Strength measured wrong, intent ignored. Power mistaken for something bored. Every pause bought another year. For plans prepared without restraint or fear. Peace for our time, the bargain stood. Concessions labeled as greater good. Peace for our time, the cost unseen. Paid in momentum, handed clean.
Appeasement was not born of sympathy for aggression. It emerged from exhaustion, economic fragility, and political division. Leaders sought stability through negotiation rather than confrontation. They believed limited demands would remain limited. They assumed rational calculation would restrain expansion. They underestimated ideological commitment and long-term intent. Military unreadiness shaped diplomatic caution. Public opinion strongly favored peace at almost any price. Each agreement postponed conflict rather than resolved it. Time gained was not used equally by all sides. One side delayed, the other prepared.
When lines were crossed beyond debate, the cost of waiting was too late. What could have checked an early move now required a broader proof. Lessons written in hindsight ink about power, patience, and how states think. Not cowardice, but choice constrained by fear of loss and peace retained. Peace for our time, the phrase remains. A promise shaped by hope and pain. Peace for our time, a warning sign of what delay can redefine. The goal was peace, the method flawed. The record stands, the outcome law.